to another video. My name is Luna. I am a real estate agent here in Philadelphia. So in today's video, I was just thinking, when I was on the treadmill, I thought that we could do an overview video on my 2 years of being in real estate. Since now we're approaching to 2020, it's a new decade, a new beginning. I think the first thing that's really important for everyone to reassess of what you did in 2019, something that you did, some mistakes that you have made, how can it make it better for next year? I am not a very good artist. I'm gonna show you guys. This is the overview of what has happened to me in this 2 years. Basically, in 2000, I got my license in 2017 around the summer. I moved to Philadelphia that summer as well in 2017. So my biggest transition that I made is I completely switched to a brand new city where I have no family, no friends. So I was super broke, not to mention I don't really have a lot of savings. So I joined Keller Williams in the summer of 2017, where I started doing rentals. So in 2018 is when I made the transition to switch to a different company. Why do I want to switch? I just felt like the previous company wasn't really providing me the resources that I need. It wasn't really providing me, you know, the sales skills that I need, because they needed a rental agent at the time. So I made a switch to Canon Realty, which is the company that I'm with currently. 2018 beginning to the 2018 summer is when I started focusing on the sales, not so much with rentals. I give up on doing rentals. I majorly focus on sales, and I will say 70% of my sales are basically focused on buyers. So if you guys follow my video, you know I purchased Zillow Premier Agent. I bought leads. So I was working with tons of buyers, for some home buyers, for some investors. I did not select anyone. I just basically think everyone is a client. I put in a lot of work hours. I was definitely not in control of my schedule. Although I did learn a ton and I made a lot of mistakes during that time period. So I went on a vacation in the summer of 2018. I went to Cancun. When I come back, I take a look at my business. I just felt like there's something missing. I feel like I'm always in hunger of the next deal. Like, how can I fix this problem? How can I create a pipeline? How can I always have unlimited clients that I can work with instead of just, you know, chasing the buyers? So then that's when I picked up my phone. I started cold calling. I met a group of friends. I met Teddy Smith. I met Steve. All these guys have a social media platform. So we are in this prospecting group where we help each other set up Mojo account. We help each other with like all the tips that we have about cold calling. So we would, you know, get on the phone around 9 o'clock, and then the guys will be on the other line. We Skype, and then we will just, you know, be on the phone. We watch each other do, and we share scripts, and then we keep each other encouraged. So instead of being so fearful of the phone, I started to pick up the phone, and if something happened, we just kind of make a joke out of it. It's not really a big deal. So it felt a lot better. Once you see other people are doing it, you're part of the group. So that's kind of how I started cold calling at the summer of 2018. So the summer of 2018 to 2019, I majorly focused on, you know, doing cold calls and also work with a few buyers. So in the February of 2019, the whole month, I took off and went back to China. I had my wedding. So when I come back from China, when I, you know, finished my wedding, I start reassess, you know, that 6 month period of like what I did and how can I improve my business. Then I realized I need to focus more on the listing side. I want to be a listing agent. Why? Because in my office, 90% of agents are buyer's agent. And also I want to be more control of my schedule. Like, I want to consistently creating more seller leads, and also just create a huge pipeline for my business in the future. So I still have a lot of buyers that, you know, I used to work with. I got referred a bunch of buyers, and a lot of time if the buyer are not specific on what they are looking for, I just denied the opportunity to work with buyers. I spend tons of hours on the phone. However, I still really don't see the result that I'm getting. So in the summer of 2019 is when I started to pick up a coach. That's when I started joining Fearless Agent, because Steve was a Fearless Agent long before I am. So because of him, the influence that he had, I started to start training with Bob Leffler. So Bob is my coach, and I talked to him on the phone for like an hour. We had a great conversation, and basically I just need to spend a lot more hours on the phone, because the phone is the most efficient and it makes you way more money than you could with any other way. So I am more focused and I'm more concentrating my time on spending on the phone. So in that summer of 2019 is when I started coaching, and up until now I am mostly focused on listings, and my goal is definitely to schedule 5 listing appointments a week. Sometimes that goal felt like really far away, but on my little board I always pick up and I'll write how many schedules I have been going on the month of October and how many listing appointments I actually took. So these are the things I am tracking. And for the hours I spend on the phone, average I spend 5 to 6 hours on the phone consistently, cold calling, doing prospecting for sale by owner and also expired listings. So these are the things that I've been doing after 2019 up until now. However, now I feel like I still need to step out of my comfort zone and just do something else. So what I'm focusing on right now is to save a lot of my income, and then I opened a Roth IRA and also a HSA, so health savings account. These 2 accounts I opened in the past 4 months, and I've been contributing a lot of my commission check into it. I'm started really building that retirement fund, and I'm saving for the investment that I'm going to do for next year, because with your 2 years of tax return, I should be qualified to buy my own properties. I want to buy 2 or even like more properties that I can afford in the next few years. So I'm always constantly on the MLS searching for the next big deals, next investment opportunities that might be working out for me. So before 2019 is about to end, now I'm focusing more on finding investments. I'm focusing more on savings for retirement. I'm also focusing more on the self-branding with YouTube. I'm uploading more consistently. I'm always searching for the next content for my YouTube channel. So I hope this overview for my 2 years in real estate can really help you guys to get more deep of insights of like how I am self-improving, how I'm actually doing it. I really like the way that I'm documenting everything on my channel. It keeps me more accountable, and I'm also really glad that I was able to help a lot of you guys to pick up the phone, get rid of the fear of cold calling. So if you guys like this type of video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your New Year resolution is, what mistakes you have made in 2019. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.